For those of you that like Remnant and Remnant 2, Imperial is going to be a game you want to keep your eye on. Right now, there's a demo up on Steam that you can go out and play, and this one has a lot of potential. So Imperial puts you in the shoes of someone, a character, but you're tasked with exploring the Monolith. The Monolith is this giant structure that really is just super ominous. It's very interesting, and it's colossal. Apparently it was built by a lost civilization, and again, like I said, you're tasked with going in and sort of figuring out what it is. So what are you going to do? Right now, what we know from the demo is you're going to explore different environments and different worlds using the Cardogram system. Think of these Cardograms like specific maps or levels that are handcrafted for now that are going to send you to all sorts of different dimensions. Now, this is where the kind of crossover with Remnant sort of came into play for me. These feel very reminiscent of the different worlds that you explore by traveling through the stone in Remnant. Now, in Imperial, in the demo, you're going to have access to different weapons. You're going to have the glaive, the mason shield, and the cannon. And these are going to dictate what skills you have, the combat style, your strengths, your weaknesses, all of those things. For me, the mason shield was more comfortable. I really enjoyed playing with that. It gave me a good combination of offense and defense. The glaive is extremely fast-paced, allows you to kind of jump all over the place, dishing out tons of damage, but you're going to take tons of damage if you get hit. So dodging, parrying, those type of things are going to be key. And the cannon is, as it sounds, it is a massive cannon that's going to allow you to deal pretty huge amounts of ranged damage, but the key there is being ranged and staying kind of back and away from enemies. So when you first start the Imperial demo, you're going to be dropped into an arena where you're going to have the chance to go and check out all of these different weapons, find the one you like that you're more interested in, and then pick it. Once you do that, you'll be thrown into kind of a tutorial area where you'll learn how to play the game. It doesn't take very long, maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes. And then after that, you're going to be placed at the city hub. Once you're placed at the city hub, this is where the game demo really kind of opens up a bit, where you can start meeting some of the big NPCs that are going to be part of Imperial's story. There you have the blacksmith, which will allow you to identify any loot that you find, make adjustments, modifications, re-roll certain affixes and attributes. You have the researcher, who will allow you to identify and reveal new cardograms, which are new maps or worlds to explore. You have some vendors where you can go purchase consumables, things like potions, stat boosts, those type of things. And right now, that's really truly all we know. But what I will say is my time with this game has been incredibly addicting. I simply can't put the demo down. I've tried to play other things, but this one is truly the one I continue to go back to because it is such an interesting system and such an interesting game. This is one that I can't wait for it to come out. It's coming out in early May, and I think this has a lot of potential to be a really, really cool game. So what do you do in these maps? Well, you go out, you explore, there's groups of enemies, you want to clear those out. Enemies will drop loot. Now this loot will either be identified or unidentified. Most of the stuff I saw was unidentified because it was more of the end game cardograms. And there's different rarities of loot. So once you find some loot, you take it back to the blacksmith, and then from there, you'll identify it. Identifying it will reveal whatever it is, as well as the attributes and affixes that it has on it. Some will be more valuable than others. Now, there are gear sets in this game, so for your different type of weapons, you want to have a gear set that kind of correlates best with it. So that's going to be the loot chase, is going to try to be getting all of these different gear sets that are going to play into whatever weapon type you want. Besides the loot, there are boss battles in the game, and I know what you're probably thinking, okay, Vulkan, that's great, just, sure, it looks like Remnant. Is it a Souls-like? That's really hard for me to put that stamp on it, because yes and no. I think yes in terms of it's more challenging than a typical like hack and slash type game, but no, it's not like Dark Souls where you're going to be sitting there kind of banging your head on a boss fight for a little bit trying to figure out attack patterns. That really isn't it. I think the most that I had to like go back and really kind of rerun a boss was maybe 3 times, and the third time I got it. So No, I just think it's more of a challenging action RPG and not so much of a hack and slash type RPG. So guys, I've been rambling for a little while, but again, I could go on for a long time talking about this game. I just wanted to put it on your map. And again, this one's coming out May 8th, 2025. I'm not sure the price point, but for now, that's what we're looking at. So if you guys want to learn more about it, as well as play the demo, check out the link in the description below. Anyway, this has been Vulkan, and I'll talk to you guys next time.